Marvel Rivals Season 2. Boys, we got Marvel Rivals Season 2 coming up. Hellfire Gala. Let's go ahead and just watch this. Just jump into it.
From across, to all our new guests from across the timelines, I welcome you to the Hellfire Gala. Welcome one and all to Krakoa. This living island may be a sovereign mutant nation, but
Hella new
tonight,
skins.
our home is yours. Honored guests, I propose a toast to Krakoa. Here there are no rivals. Man
Yo.
and mutant
Will be exterminated.
Yes, dude.
To me, my X-Men! This is a fight for our survival!
Then try to stay alive just long enough to see my way. As the age of Ultron begins.
Dang, they got some excellent artists on their team. Man, they really killed it with that. Dude, Ultron, let's go. Everyone's been talking about this guy. We knew he was coming. We didn't know when. I don't know who this is yet. So confirmed, Emma Frost is the 38th character coming to Marvel Rivals Season 2, April 11th. So I've been on a big hiatus with Marvel Rivals. I've not been touching it at all because Season 1.5 has been very strange, to say the least, for ranked, and that's the only thing I play is ranked, so I just kind of stayed away from it. I got GM2 like super early in the season, and I just stopped. I was like, I don't want to grind this anymore, so I've just kind of been waiting for Season 2 to come around, and here we are. So I'd like to go through some of this. I'm not going to like watch the whole thing, but I want to like pick out the parts that I think are interesting.
Dear rivals, Guang Guang here. Welcome
Guang Guang.
to season. Emma Frost is a formidable vanguard, a master of telepathy and a shining diamond on the battlefield. She can adeptly utilize her telepathic and diamond abilities as the situation demands, standing at the forefront to shield her allies and obliterate her foes. And as for Ultron, stay tuned for the exciting updates in Season 2.5.
Of course.
In welcoming new team-ups while tweaking or removing some existing ones.
Wait, they're on the screen right now, so we see them all. So Hella, Loki, Thor, the same. Bro, they got Namor on the Gamma charge. Oh my god. The Strange is off, Namor's on. So instead of Namor having a snow squid, he's gonna have a freaking Gamma squid. Looks like Bucky drops off here, which is, I'll be honest, that's fine. Bucky's OP. He's one of the best DPS in the game, and with his overload, it was just making him so good. He was like an auto pick at high ranks, so I'm totally fine with this. Punisher as the lone beneficiary of this. That's fine. Dimensional shortcut. I don't play these characters very much, so it doesn't really, whatever. Same. So that's where Namor drops off. It's just them two, which, Namor probably getting same treatment, just same buff. Same Storming Ignition. I think that's the same. Fastball Special. It's where, yeah, it's same. Throw Wolverine. Fantastic Four. Yup, same. That one's, I'm already scared. Well, I don't know what that's gonna be. Oh, there's Bucky. So whatever that is.
During this time, several discussions on social media have certainly added some pressure on us to keep the game as exciting as it has been since December.
That's
to
interesting.
a certain extent, we agree. Upon reflection, we believe the core mission of Marvel Rivals should always be to fulfill everyone's fantasies about Marvel superheroes. After it
So I want to touch on something. So I've seen, I don't know where I saw it, but I remember someone from the Marvel Rivals dev team had mentioned that they're not focused on making adjustments for competitive purposes, but more so for the fun of the game. And I feel like that is definitely a healthy way to look at these games like this, because when it boils down to it, the hyper competitive community is always the one that barks the loudest, because it means the most to them when it comes to how much they play the game. I mean, if you're hyper competitive in a video game, you're gonna want to play the video game a lot, and you're gonna have to be good at it. So you're gonna have a lot of asks. Whereas somebody that hops on Marvel Rivals, you know, after work for just an hour with their buddies, I mean, they don't care. They just want to be Spider-Man. They want to be the Hulk. You know, they want to be Thor. So like, these changes aren't going to mean much to them, but for the hyper competitive, you know, ranked or even the competitive scene for the community, I mean, changes are huge. So like, I understand when they take these type of edits to the game and adjust them for the general community, because I've seen this happen before where Overwatch, they couldn't stop adjusting the heroes, and it felt like every adjustment there was a new just disgusting meta that would come out of it, and it was just this ever-ending grind of like trying to adjust these heroes to make everyone viable, and you just can't. You just cannot make everything viable. You can't make everything fun. It's impossible. I mean, the games when you get too many heroes, it's impossible. I mean, look at League of Legends. They have like a billion heroes. You have to the ban phase is like an hour where you ban 100 heroes. So I get it. You know, if they want to adjust the game for just fun, just for the sake of like the general community, I totally get it.
Intensive internal discussions and thorough evaluations, we've decided that starting from Season 3, the seasons will shift to a 2-month format with a new heroes.
Oh my god. What a bombshell. We're going to get a hero every month starting Season 3. Dude. With Season 2 starting here like soon in April. Bro, by summer we're going to be getting a new hero every month. Bro, that's going to be crazy. I don't know how they're going to figure that out, but that's insane.
Emma Frost stands as the team-up anchor, allowing Psylocke and Magneto to call on the White Queen's psionic abilities to create
okay, so she's 650 health. She's a tank. It looks like she has 70 bullets. What do you want to call that? And she has decent range. That's not terrible. So she's not up close, but it seems like decent range, honestly. Don't know what her abilities are.
Illusory projections.
That projection thing is crazy, because I wonder, it's like, so like you have like a mimic basically, or is that like just like a, you know, like a fake version of you that if they hit it, it just goes away?
To create illusory projections. At the heart of this pairing, Doctor Strange shares his arcane mastery with Scarlet Witch, imbuing her chaos energy with a new mind-bending.
Bro, that looks scary. That looks absolutely filthy. Scarlet Witch is very, very low in the ranks when it comes to high rank lobbies, so like you're not going to see Scarlet Witch very high up. But in the low ranks, she's everywhere because she's super easy to play and does decent damage consistently. Doctor Strange took a bit of a, you know, fall back. He's not like exactly S tier anymore. He's more like A tier, but he's still really good, you know. And now we got this team up, bro. Scarlet Witch is about to be insane. I don't know what the cooldown is on that thing, but
magical ability.
Making her auto attack stronger is crazy.
Captain America's unwavering courage and unbreakable camaraderie inspire Winter Soldier to leap towards allies at critical moments and dish out a relentless counterattack.
That does not look very good. I don't even know what that was. That does not look good.
We will be fine-tuning their strengths via team-up abilities or general balance adjustments. Note that these rebalances demand time for proper calibration, so you will see updates rolling out in both Season 2.0 and Season 2.5. Now,
okay, so yeah, I mean, I feel like Marvel Rivals has taken this approach of very micro adjustments to each hero, which I like a lot. It keeps from one hero just getting absolutely dumpstered into not being played, or a hero being so good that it's impossible to not play them, or they just get insta-banned. I feel like buffs and nerfs that's really good to take that approach. You know, instead of doing massive changes, you do small changes over time to see how that affects playtime and how many times they win and lose when they're chosen. So you can determine whether or not that hero is it viable, is it just a automatic pick? You know, what is it? So I haven't played the game in a minute, so like I don't know what it's gonna look like with Emma Frost in it and all these new team ups. I feel like it's gonna be crazy. So early this season, there's gonna be some wicked comps, and people. It's gonna take them a minute to get what is good, going forward.
Now, let's talk about when Season 2.0 launches. We are shaking up competitive play by resetting ranks. Based on your Season 1.5 standings, each player will drop 9 divisions. For instance, if you ended Season 1.5 at Diamond 1, you will start your Season 2.0 journey at Silver 1.
Oh my god. Taking somebody that was in Diamond and putting him in Silver. Bro, this is not it. This is not it, dude. We needed placement matches. This is not it, man. I thought placement matches was coming with season 2, and maybe he's about to tell me in 2.5 or 3 they're gonna have them. But I know that how messy the rank system is or has been. Obviously they're gonna have some changes, but that's not it, man.
Coinciding with the season update and with the increase in maps, we will be rotating maps to keep the battlegrounds fresh. For Season 2.0, Hellfire Gala Crocodile will enter the competitive pool, while Yaska Royal Palace and Tokyo 2099 Shim Shibuya will be retired from ranked play. Tournaments will use the same map rotation.
Wait, what? Bro, I like both of those maps. Why are we doing that?
2099 Shim Shibuya will be retired from ranked play. Tournaments will use the same map rotation. We've listened to your feedback about competitive play, and here's how we are leveling up the experience. First, we are raising the minimum level requirement for competitive to give new players more time to truly master the basics before stepping up to the big leagues. Also, pick and ban will now come into play starting from Gold 3 rather than Diamond tier.
That's a big change. A lot of people were asking for that. I feel like that's a good change. Bans are good for the game, so even in the early ranks, you're not dealing with some of the most busted characters, and people can just grind all the way to Diamond. Now they can grind to Gold, and then bans are up, so that's a good change.
When a team includes players from Eternity or One Above All, only dual queuing will be allowed. Finally,
so once you get to once you get to Eternity or One Above All, which that's extremely high, that's like the 1% of the game, you can't do triple stacks or 4s or 5s or 6s. Can't do a full team. You can only duo queue or solo. Ah, man, I feel like we're leading right into solo queue and then everything else queue. I feel like we're gonna come to that. People are gonna complain about this when they get to Eternity and One Above, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I want to play with all my friends. I don't want to solo queue or duo queue." I feel like a separate queue's coming.
You all know that the score you earn per competitive match is determined by both the outcome and your individual performance. With the launch of Season 2.0, we will be increasing the weight of individual performances. The better you perform, the more points you will earn in victory, and the fewer points you will lose in defeat.
Bro, I literally cannot believe the words that just came out of his mouth. That is what was causing the insane inflation in Season 1.5. Too many points are given to players when they win, and not enough points are lost when a player loses. So a player can grind up to Celestial with a 46% win rate. You basically are being rewarded for just playing the game at that point. You can rank up by losing. That's insane. That is another one I was not expecting. So we didn't get placements, and we didn't get an adjustment to winning and losing. So this is gonna benefit heavily to players that just play the game, that grind it. You're going to be able to rank up with a freaking 40% win rate because you win so much off of individual performance.
We know many of you are interested in the distribution of players across the Season 1.5 tiers. To satisfy your curiosity, please enjoy this detailed histogram that lays it all out.
So excludes players with 5 matches or less. So this is actually the true percentages. Brother, that's obviously too much. Grandmaster, this curve right here is absolutely insane. There should not be the same amount of players in silver than there are in diamond. This looks disgusting. This should be obviously below 1%. This should be 1% to 2%. This should be maybe 5 to 8%, and then so on and so forth. Like, this is way too inflated.
In closing, thank you all for your unwavering support and
Yeah, I mean, I was ecstatic about season 2 coming because I was ready to play Marvel Rivals again, and I'm gonna try it out. But man, those changes for the heroes and the team ups, that's whatever, that's fine. I'm okay with this. But the rank changes, I did not see that coming at all. I thought we were gonna get placements, and I thought we were gonna adjust it to where wins and losses were more even. That way, players can't just play for 100 hours a week and rank up. That's why you had a ton of people in Grandmaster and Celestial, and it started to feel like it really wasn't even that important. It felt like you had to get to an eternity rank just for it to, have meaning and value. And I don't know. I know you wanna give players that do well more because you want to reward personal performance, but you got to do it another way, not by giving them more points. A win should be a win for the entire team, regardless how good you did. That way, you don't have this instance where you have players that are sub 50% win rate in high ranks. It just doesn't make any sense, man. But regardless, I'm still gonna play it, but my excitement just went way down. That's pretty much it for me, guys. What do you think? That's a lot to take in. I know it is. But yeah, what do you guys think? You excited about the new hero, Emma Frost? Are you gonna play ranked and start out really low and spend some time grinding? Let me know what you guys think about all the changes and everything.